Good morning. Welcome to Talk in One Upsell. You are speaking to Daniel, and how can I assist you today?
Yes, I've had an email from you saying I can upgrade to fibre for a cost of £1.45 more than what I'm paying at the moment. Okay.
All right, not a problem. Definitely try and assist you further. I just need to ask you a few questions to access your account and find your account. Once I have your account, then I can have a look into your account because we need to see if fibre is available in your area first, and we need to see what you have, okay?
Yes.
All right, so first of all, I need you to confirm to me what is the landline number of your account so I can try and find this account.
01225
Yes.
8098.
That's brilliant. And are you the TalkTalk account holder for the landline number you've given me?
I am.
That's brilliant. And can you confirm to me, I'm going to ask you some security questions to verify your account. First of all, confirm to me what is your full name and title, please.
Mr. John Roland Dagger.
That's brilliant. So, Mr. Dagger, I'm going to ask you some security questions now to verify your account. So can you confirm to me what is your first character and your third character of your telephone password?
First and third. F and C.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some further security questions just to try and verify your account because it's not allowing us to go in the account when I try and use that information you've given me. So let's try and ask you some further security questions.
And did you say the first and third?
Yeah, so set it first and third, and they only give you one opportunity on it. So if you're not sure the first time, or it was not allowing us to go in, the next time you can try something else. But for now, I'm going to ask you some further security questions to verify your account in a different way, okay? Let's forget about the password now, okay?
Yeah.
I'll explain you how you can find it once I'm in the account, okay?
Yeah.
All right, the next thing that I want to confirm to you is, can you please confirm to me what is your mobile number for me, please?
I don't actually use it. I've got access to it, but I don't use it. So, hang on. Yes, I think I might have. No, I might have on my other phone. Just a moment.
All right, I'm not asking you basically if you use the mobile or if you don't use the mobile. I just want you to confirm part of security. What is the mobile number that you have that you would have given to TalkTalk when you set up your security?
Oh, my own mobile. Oh, yes, that is. Let's see, I'm just getting up online. 07901 344 287.
That's brilliant. Thank you for that information. I'm going to ask you some further security questions now. So can you confirm to me what is your email address, please?
John R.Dagger@talktalk.net.
That's brilliant. Thank you for that information. I'm just trying to verify your account. While getting into your account right now will take me about 30 seconds to a minute to get into your account. While getting into your account right now, and while it's opening up all the information, I would like to advise you that TalkTalk has introduced a new security system that's called TalkSafe, which means you can actually record your voice to be your password. At the end of the call, it'll take you less than a minute. So whenever you call TalkTalk in the future, you don't need to answer all the security questions that you've answered with me at the beginning of the call because your voice will be your password. We'll speak to you more about that at the end of the call. It'll take you less than a minute, okay?
Okay.
All right, so for now, I've already seen what you currently have. I'll explain you everything what you have in a few seconds. I'm just trying to see if fibre is available in your area as well. Yes, it is available. That's the good news. So yes, you would be able to get that. Now let me explain you what you have right now, and let me give you a breakdown of what you're paying at the moment, okay?
Yes.
All right, so first of all, your current package, what you have at the moment, is called Fast Broadband. That's just basic standard ADSL broadband package. This contract was an 18-month contract that you signed up to. your contract started on the 25th of the 5th month, 2019. Your contract ends on the 24th of the 11th month, 2020. You have 8 months and 26 days left in your current contract.
Yep.
Okay? Now, as per your last contract, your monthly recurring charges at the moment shows at £31 a month at the moment. Right?
Yes.
Now, the breakdown of that £31 is your basic core package for your for your fast broadband package used to cost £30 when you took up the order. £27 when you took up the order. It's now the standard price is £30 because there's been a price increase in June last year where the standard price went up to £30. But it did not affect your account because you agreed to your contract before June last year. You actually agreed your contract on the 5th month, and it's because it's a fixed price plan package, it would have not affected even the core package price. But at the moment, that time, the core package was £27. They gave you a £5.50 discount off the £27. That basically made your core package at £21.50. Right? That's for the core package, for just the broadband side of it. To give you unlimited standard broadband, a landline to receive calls and make calls, to talk numbers for free, and 0800 numbers for free. Then you've added on something that's called the Unlimited UK Call Boost. That Unlimited UK Call Boost allows you to make unlimited calls to any UK landline or mobile numbers 24/7 from your landline. And that basically costs £12 a month, but they've given you a discount of £2.50 discount for the period of the contract of 18 months, that you still have 8 months and 26 days left on that discount as well. So in total, £9.50 for the calls plus the £21.50 comes to £31. Understand?
Yes.
Right, so that's me explaining you everything what you have on your current package. Now, there's 2 types of fiber broadband. I'm going to ask you questions around the broadband first, so I will tell you which will be more suitable for you regarding the broadband side of it. If your current package is more suitable, the fiber medium or the fiber with the fiber speed boost will be more reliable for you, and I'll try and give you a very good prices as well, okay? So, first of all, I would like to find out, in your property with you and your family, how do you find your current internet to be currently at the moment? Is it good? Is it a bit slow? Or how do you find it to be?
It's okay. You know, it's not ultra fast, but it's not causing any great problems.
All right. The next thing is, and obviously you feel that you would like it faster, yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant. Now the next question is, how many devices would you say that will be used roughly at the same time in the property?
It's normally only one. Like an iPad is the normal thing. Occasionally we download something on the television, but that's not very often. Well, it's so slow, that's why we don't do it.
All right, I'm going to try and ask this question, some extra questions on the broadband here. So first of all, in the property, how many people that lives in the household uses the internet?
2.
2 people.
Yeah.
In the property, how many actual smart mobile phones do you have in the property?
2.
2. How many iPads or tablets do you have in the property? 1. 1. How many laptops or desktops do you have in the property?
1.
Do you have any printers in the property?
Yes.
And is your printer connected to your laptop or something, or is it connected through Wi-Fi to your router?
It's hardwired to the laptop.
Hardwired to the laptop, so it's not using internet, it's using the laptop, right?
Yes.
So, you know, you get these new printers and they're Wi-Fi connected and they get set on auto connect all the time, so that's what I'm trying to find out and investigate what you really have in the property.
It is capable of doing that. It does have Wi-Fi capability.
But you don't use it through the Wi-Fi?
Not at the moment. If we had faster fibre, we would probably maybe have to use it more.
Okay, no problem. Then you would like to use it through the Wi-Fi rather than using it by cable onto your router, okay?
That way we could use it off the laptop, off the iPad then.
Not a problem. Just trying to find it here so we can figure out the right thing for you. I'm going to customize everything at the moment for you. The next thing is, how many actual TVs do you have in the property?
2.
Now, from the both TVs that you have in the property, how many of them are smart televisions and which is any ordinary televisions?
They're smart.
Both are smart televisions.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any gaming consoles or any of that such?
No, I have Sky Q with an extra box. So
sorry, you have?
I have a Sky Q box.
Sky Q box.
Sky Q, but it has another box in another room, which is connected by Wi-Fi.
Not a problem. That's perfectly fine. Obviously, you only have 2 televisions, so both your televisions are already smart televisions. So whether if you had Sky Q boxes or not, it's already connected by Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
So now, in your property, compared to everything what you've advised me, is 7 devices.
Yeah.
Now, from the 7 devices, there's 2 people in the property. In your property, Wi-Fi devices like your television, that's smart television, they get set on auto connect. They're always in range of the router all the time, so they automatically connect all the time. So whether you're watching television or you're not watching television, it is always connected. So those 2 devices are always connected. Then, let's say that obviously you would like to have your printer using Wi-Fi. That could be your 3rd device. There's 2 people in the property, and from the 2 people, then one could be using an iPad, one could be using a tablet, and that could take it up to 5 devices. But also, you'll have mobile phones. Those mobile phones, even if you're not using it, you can have it lying around. And if you have the Wi-Fi turned off, you're not going to receive your emails or your social media messages and stuff. So what customers tend to do is they tend to actually keep that lying around with the Wi-Fi turned on. Now, if this happens in your property, because there's 2 people and there should be 2 different mobile phones, it could even go up to 7 devices. But I would say roughly, on average, you would prefer about 5 devices connected, and maximum going to be around 7 devices connected at the same time. Yeah. Now, the thing is, in the situation of what you like to use and what facilities that you have in your property, I would prefer for you to have our faster fiber broadband package, what you called in for. I'll give you an offer for it right now, but I would also like you to add on something that's called a fiber speed boost that will increase your broadband rather than 3 times to 5 times faster, but 7 times to 10 times faster on upload and download. The reason being because you could go up to 7 devices. If it was going to be 3, 4 devices, I would just say the fiber would be fine for you, because you see why I say this. Currently at the moment you're on basic broadband. Your current broadband speeds, your minimum guaranteed is 2.2, your lowest estimated was 2.7, and your highest was 4.8. Now, although your average, when they sign you up, any provider says the average of up to 11 megabits, depending on how far you're from the exchange, that's what speeds are attainable to your property on a BT line. So it can be TalkTalk, BT, Sky, whichever provider. This is what speeds are attainable to your property. Now, if you get in 2.2, to do normal browsing, social networking, emailing, online shopping, just the basic stuff, broadband speed needs to be over 2 megabits per device. If it goes below 2 megabits, it's going to lead to a slow speed that's going to lead to a drop in connection. That's the reason why you can't use more than 1 device at the moment. And that's why you're having some issues, right? And especially peak times, you'll have these problems. So what happens is, if you're going to go on to the fiber just the faster fiber, it's going to be average up to 36. It's going to be 3 times to 5 times faster. Upload is also going to be 3 times to 5 times faster, but that's up to 10 megabits. Your fiber broadband is average up to 36, right? Let's look at the price on just the broadband, on the core package on the fiber broadband, and what price, because the standard price is £36 and the installation is normally £60. Now, I can give you free installation, so I can waive off that £60 installation fee. The £36 on the standard price, I'm just going to look at the price what the system has to offer you right now. Once I get that offer, I'll give you that offer, and then I'll explain to you about the fiber speed boost, and I'll explain to you why I would rather prefer you to have that. So what the system is offering you right now is the faster fiber broadband package at £22 and 95 pence a month. Right? Now, at the price, just give me a moment. I just want to see this. So the price what they're actually offering you for £22 and 95 pence a month, that's actually working out. If, as we said, you're currently paying about £21.50, so that is £1 and 45 pence extra, and you're getting fiber broadband.
Yeah.
Right? So you are correct on what you called in for on that point, but it would be good. But regarding using the whole 7 devices and stuff, it's not going to be the best. If you're going to do stuff like streaming, gaming, Skype video calling, things that has a lot of uploading as well, it's not going to be the best of it, because your download will be good, but your upload will still be at 9.0 and 8.0 if you just go on the fiber medium. Now we got something that's a fiber speed boost. It normally costs £5 extra a month. It allows you to add and remove this whenever you want on your package. You have the flexibility. When you add this on, it increases your download speed. Rather than going up to 36 from what it is right now, it will go up to 67 megabits per second download. And your upload from what it is right now at 2 megabits, rather than going up to 10, it will go up to 20 megabits. So your upload is good as your download with this medium fiber broadband. Now, this is more suitable using 7 devices. One last question on auction, the broadband, and that fiber speed boost that costs £5, I have it on a promotion offer where we can get it to you for £3 a month at the moment. So it will cost you £25 and 95 pence on the broadband side of it. Right? But that will be more suitable for you as per the questions. There's just one more question on the broadband I want to find out is, what do you actually use the internet at home for? I'm going to give you 2 options. You're going to tell me if it's option 1 or 2. Option 1 is just normal browsing, social networking, emailing, online shopping, and all the basic stuff. And option 2 is everything what I've told you in option 1, but you also do a bit of gaming, Xbox, PlayStation, Skype, video calling. Thing that does a lot of uploading as well. Is it more option 1 or option 2 as well?
Option 1.
Option 1. So option 1 would just be the fiber medium, so the average of 38 megabits. This is a faster fiber broadband package. They average up to 36 megabits per second download and upload up to 10 megabits. But because of the number of devices, once again, as I said, that it could go up to 7 devices, that's why I would prefer for you to have this fiber speed boost for that £3, not offering you the full price, but on a discounted price of offering you that for £3 per month. So £3 plus that, as I said, it's £25.95. That will be the most suitable and recommended package from my end to you as per what you've answered on the call, without you having issues or problems and be able to use in all your devices at the same time what you have. Okay? Now that's in the broadband. The next thing is regarding your security. Now, regarding security, there's 2 types of security systems that TalkTalk has. One covers up to 1 device, one covers up to 10 devices. What does it cover? It covers you to protect you from scammers, hackers, spyware, and viruses when you're doing online shopping or browsing on the internet. Now, I would prefer you to have the one that covers up to 10 devices rather than having the one that covers up to 1 device, because the one that covers up to 10 devices, you currently have in the property 2 mobile phones that you can use it on, iPads, laptop. There's already 5 devices that you've mentioned that you could use this on. Now, from that 5 devices that you can use it on, this Super Save Boost normally costs £3 a month, but on promotion at the moment, I can get it to you for half the price for the duration of the contract. Now, that's just £1.50. Now, for £1.50, if you times this basically by 12 months, 1 year, works out to roughly about £18. If you look at most security out there like Norton and stuff like that, that protects just computers and stuff, does not work on mobile phones and stuff, that actually costs about £25 to about £50 per year, and you pay it up in advance, and it only covers about 4 devices. So it would not cover all your devices, but still cost you more regarding this. And this is on a month-to-month basis. Where if you don't need it or you can't afford it later on, you can still remove it. Now, if you add that on, so far what we're working on and what we're customizing is your broadband side of it with the fiber speed boost to give you what's suitable would be at £25.95 on that. If you decide to add on the security boost that I am recommending for you as per what you have, and it would be a need, it will be £1.50 on the discounted price, will work out to £27.45 with the boost. And then coming to the UK call boost that you have, I want to find out first, while I'm actually having a look at your local calls to see how you've been making local calls, I want to find out, do you also call international numbers? Do you also call abroad?
We have done on occasions, yes.
All right, you have done on occasion.
Yeah.
Which countries do you actually call when you do call abroad?
South Africa.
South Africa. You know, you're speaking to me at the moment in South Africa, yeah?
Oh.
Actually in Durban right now. So obviously talk to the people working for them in Philippines, South Africa, and in Preston, the UK. Just basically looking at this, looking at your last 3 months, I'm looking at how you've been making your calls. Now, I just want to give you a small heads up right now. I haven't seen you calling international in the last 2 months so far. Just local calls. You do sometimes get...
Well, come to think, we don't actually use the landline to phone South Africa now. We use WhatsApp on mobile. So, no. So you could say we don't call abroad now.
All right. It's just that sometimes, basically, obviously, what happens is when WhatsApp, the network is not the best of it and stuff, and then you do decide to call, you could get charged a lot. But just to give you a heads up, I'm going to offer you this and you can tell me whether you like it or not. I know you already said one time you don't really need something for international because you do a WhatsApp calling rather than that. But just to let you know, so your package, the only thing that you're going to be tied up in a contract for is a £22.95. The speed boost is an add-on. The security, if you decide to take it, it's an add-on. It's on a 30 days month-to-month basis, meaning you can remove it any time. Now, same goes if you want international calls, whether you take it now or if you take it 2 months down the line or 3 months down the line for just 1 month or 2 months, whichever month. You need to understand that we have an international boost for you. It covers over 50 international countries. South Africa is included in that 50 countries, right? And with this, it gives you up to 1,000 minutes a month where you can call landline or mobile numbers 24/7 from your landline. It's not unlimited, so it's up to 1,000 minutes per month where you can call landline or mobile numbers to up of this 50 different countries. So if you wanted to call South Africa for over 16 hours per month, for just basically the amount of what they offer, it's normally £10, but if you wanted it right now, I could get it to you for a discounted price of £7.50. Would you be interested on that particular price?
No, we don't want that. No, we won't have that.
I understand this is the second time that you sign, you do not want it, right? As I said, sometimes WhatsApp could not be the best of it and all of that.
Yes, but when we use that, it's very rarely anyway, so it's not as if it's a regular thing. So international calls don't really interest us at all.
So even if I had to basically get that for you, like at £5 for like 6 months, if I speak to my manager, would you not like to try it for a few months or a month or two any of that such?
No, we don't want it at all.
All right, so this is the third time that you've advised me that you're not interested of the offers that I've given you on the international, and there's no need for it at the moment because it's not costing you any money at the moment, as I can see on the last 3 months as well. So we'll leave that as it is. But while I was doing that, I was investigating your account to see how you've been using your landline in the last 3 months. So first of all, I definitely recommend for you to keep the unlimited UK call boost. Right? The unlimited UK call boost is normally at the standard price of £12 a month. You have a £2.50 discount rate costing you £9.50 at the moment. I've spoken to my manager. My manager said at the moment, if you are taking up the package that I've offered you, or the faster fiber with this fiber speed boost that you need for the $25.95, on that point, he would actually offer to give you the unlimited UK call boost with a £3.50 discount for the duration of the contract term of 18 months. I've given you that discount for 18 months. It will cost you £8.50 on the unlimited UK call boost. So that will be the total price of, with the securities, as I said, $27.45, and if you add on the £8.50 for your calls, it will come to a total of £35.95 a month. So with having all of that, that will give you the same calls that you have. It will give you broadband not just 3 times to 5 times faster, but 7 times to 10 times faster, which you needed. And it will give you a security to protect up to 10 devices that you have, 5 devices that you could protect. And if you get more, you can protect more at the moment, right? Now, this is basically what they're offering you on it, of £35. 95, free installation, no once-off charges, no extra charges. But if you're interested in this offer, we need to complete one last profiling question just to complete rounding up this. If you either say yes or no if you want it or you don't want it. Is this regarding television at the moment? I understand that you said you have Sky Television and you have a Sky Q box. I just want to find out roughly, are you in a contract with Sky at the moment?
Yes.
And is it a month-to-month basis where you're out of commitment that you can leave any time, or are you basically have a contract term where you have a certain amount of months left?
I'm tied into Sky, and I will not be changing from Sky.
Okay, just to find out from Sky, how much do you roughly pay per month?
Well, I'm not sure offhand, but I've got a very good deal with them. So,
if you have to estimate, what would you say you pay?
Oh, about 60, something like that.
£60. For the £60, if you don't mind me asking, what type of programs or channels do you like watching that you'll actually pay for that you'll use at the moment?
I have got everything.
So you have Sky Sports?
I have the whole lot.
You have Sky Cinema?
I have the whole lot.
All right, so you have Sky Cinema, you have Sky Sports, and you have a bit of entertainment.
I have the whole lot. I have the full package.
Yeah, so there's obviously some entertainment stuff, and there's obviously Sky Cinema and Sky Sports. Do you have like kids in the property or any of that such?
No.
Okay, none of that. All right, so just to give you I just want to advise you, I understand that you're in a contract and you don't want to change from Sky at the moment, but obviously you need to understand this. If you ever get a TalkTalk TV box in future, I know Sky works through a Sky satellite dish and stuff. If you also have an external aerial or a loft area in your property, and if you ever get a TalkTalk TV box, if you get one and you purchase one once off with TalkTalk, that box will obviously belong to you. Our TalkTalk boxes, one can allow you to pause, rewind, and give you catch-up TV. The other one allows you to pause, rewind, record, and give you catch-up TV. Now, either box that you have the flexibility without being tied up in a contract ever, where you can add and remove extra channels whenever you want. You have the ability.
I can save you time. I will not be changing, so I can save you time on this.
Okay.
I won't be having it.
No problem. Yes, I understand that this is the second time that you've advised me you're not interested of changing from Sky, right? But I'm not trying to offer you the television at the moment. I'm trying to advise you when your contract comes to an end, there could be a way that you could be saving up on the television as well. The reason why I'm saying that, if, like, for example, you was not in a contract with Sky at the moment, I would have offered you to give you Sky Sports for £18. I would have offered you Sky Cinema for £9. That's all half price what it normally costs with TalkTalk. There would have been a £4 subscription charge to have the extra channels. And if you had entertainment, it's normally £12. I would have got it for £6. The total price for all of that to get like all your Sky channels, like your Sky Cinema channels, all your Sky Sports channels, and some entertainment stuff with something that's called Rakuten TV that gives you over 50 movies every week, with 2 recycled every week, where you're getting Sky 1, Sky 2, Sky Witness, Sky Art, Sky Sports News, HQ, Gold, W, Library, Eden, Goodfoot, and all these channels for £37 on top of whatever you would have paid for your landline and broadband. But if you look at it, 37 compared to 60, you would have been saving over £23 per month. £23 a month times a yearly basis is a lot of money. That's basically £276. You could actually go for a holiday coming to the December month on saving that money per year. So I know you're in a contract. It might cost you a lot to just leave Sky at the moment. So that's why I'm not offering you to have it now or take up one right now. Right?
I will. I'll say for the third time, I will not be changing.
Not a problem.
I realise you have to try and sell it to me, but I can assure you now, I will not be changing. So that's my final.
No problem, Mr. Dada. I was not, as I said, I was not offering it to you or trying to sell it to you, but I was advising you when your contract comes to an end, it's something that you can think about, right? So since you're not interested, if you ever change your mind and you're interested in this and your contract is coming to an end and you're looking to save up, call us up, chat to us, go online to my account and someone will assist you, okay?
That's okay.
Okay. Going forward now, we've completed all the questions. After confirming all the questions, are you happy with this faster fiber that I've offered you for the £22.95 and the £3 for the fiber speed boost that will work out to £25.95? Are you happy with that offer?
Well, when the letter came through, when the email came to me about my from TalkTalk, it just said I could upgrade for £1.45 a month more than what I'm paying at the moment. So I expected that I would have my current boost for £9.50, which I've got at the moment, and so in other words, all my charges would be £22.95 a month. And that was as opposed plus the £9.50. So I thought the offer would be that I would be paying £32.45 a month to change to faster fibre. Yes,
so I can understand what you are saying of £32.95 of what the letter. Remember, the letter is just offering you a fibre broadband package, not a fibre broadband package that is suitable for your needs. Because that particular letter, or no one asked you questions before to find out what you really needed to customize everything for you. This is the first time you come through to this department. So regarding the £22.95 of £1.45 extra on the fiber broadband, I did offer you exactly the same what you've seen on that. That was not that's not the problem on that. So I've given you that. No problem at all. The reason why it's working out, rather than being £32.95, £32.45, rather than being £32.45, I've offered you £35.95. That would have been £3.50 more. Is because I'm offering you a fiber speed boost that normally costs £5 extra. That will be a need for you. So if you decide to add this later on after you take up this fiber because you needed it because of the number of devices and the extra devices, because remember, your television will always be connected. If you decide to use your printer through the Wi-Fi, it's going to be the third device. There's 2 people in the property that can be using one device. It's already 5 devices. And then if you have a mobile line around, that could go up to 7 devices. So that's why I've offered you, because of numerous of devices, and it's going like around 7 devices, it could go up to, because devices you're not using, that using Wi-Fi, get set on auto connect. Even if it's lying around, it automatically connects. That's why I've offered you, normally, rather than you paying, calling us up after 1-2 months and paying extra £5 for the fiber speed boost, I've given you that for £3 a month rather than you paid £5. And I've given you a security boost to cover your 5 devices, what you have to protect you, because you're going to have an open line, you're going to have a fiber line, you're going to have a super fast fiber line, but you need to be protected in the same time because there's a lot of scammers out there, there's a lot of hackers out there, there's a lot of people trying to remote activate your devices to try and get your personal information or try and get money out of your account and stuff. Now, think about it all this way. It's just £3.50 extra for something that one thing that costs £5 and one thing that costs £3. That's normally £8 extra. I've offered you just £3.50 extra to have both that, and it's something that you obviously need. If you don't want those two things, it's same like how you said no for the television side, right? You can say no for this, but I'm just here to offer you and advise you what is need for you. So the television wasn't a big need for you, so I've agreed to you and I did not offer it to you, but I've advised you if you need it in the future. But this is something that you need as per the questions that I've asked you. So yes, if you want to get £32.45, I'm willing to do that for you. That's not the problem at all. But obviously, the fiber speed boost is something you definitely need. The security is something that you definitely need because you have 5 devices.
How does the security work? Do I get a password to use it to add on to my devices or what? How does that work?
So how the security system works is once you process the order, the system will automatically send you out an email to your email address saying about a Super Safe Boost or F Secure. Now, this email that's been sent from TalkTalk, when you open it, there's a link on it that's inside that when you click on it, it starts to download it. So let's say you wanted to connect it on your mobile phones first. So what you do is on your mobile phone, you open up your email address, you go to the email that TalkTalk has sent you with this TalkSafe system. When you open that up, there's a link there. You just click on the link. Once you click on the link, it automatically will download. Once it downloads, right? Once it actually downloads, what actually happens is automatically it'll get installed from there. So exactly what I've told you to do on one device, you do it on each device. You open up your email on each device and you do the same thing over and over, and then it gets sorted out. Understand?
Yeah. Okay, right.
So
let's just go back to the basics then. If I have the super fast one plus the security plus my boost of anytime calls, that is £35.95 a month.
That's 100% correct.
And it's free installation or free connection.
That's 100% correct. It'll be free installation. Is only £60. We'll give you a £60 welcome credit to waive off the installation fee.
And you will send me another router, will you?
Let me have a look on the system, because if you already have a fiber-enabled router, you would not receive another router because it will work fine. I'm looking at the system. The system says, yes, it will send you out a more updated and a more advanced router. And this will actually, it's normally worth £120. We're going to give you this absolutely free delivery, absolutely free, no problem.
Okay. Well, if it's going to be $35.95, that's what I'll go for.
All right, that's brilliant. I'm going to put you on hold for 2 to 3 minutes because I need to set everything up and I need to confirm everything, the complete price with my manager, because we've given you a bigger discount on the calls as he accepted, and we've also given you a discount on the security boost as well. So you need to hold on for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to set everything up. I'm going to add on all your discounts. I'm going to get the terms and conditions out. I'm going to confirm with my manager. When I come back, I will then start to read you the terms and conditions. Once you completed the terms and conditions, we'll be all done. Okay?
Okay, yep. Okay.
All right, just hold on. You can hear music in the background for 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yes. Thank you for calling on for me, Ms. Dagger. I've just spoken to my manager. I've confirmed all of that. I've started adding on your discounts. I'm just going to advise you what will be going on while I'm making the changes here quickly. That's why I've come back before 3 minutes. As I've told you, within 2 to 3 minutes I'll be back. So your Super Safe boost to cover one device, will be removing that because we're going to give you one that covers up to 10 devices. That Super Safe boost will take up to 24 hours to be removed, and the other one will be sent out to your email after the next 24 hours. You'll still keep your unlimited UK call boost. You'll be keeping your caller display. That's free. Your large caller barring is free. You'll be keeping that as well. You'll be keeping your voicemail. Voicemail is free, but remember, every time you dial 1571 from your landline, there's a 2p charge every time you do that. So if you're going to do it once a day, perfectly fine. It'll cost you only 60 pence for the whole month if it's a 30-day month. But if you are using it more than, say, 10 times a day, that can cost you £6 per month. So try not to do it more than one time a day. I would say one time a day would be perfectly fine. It's affordable, but not 10 times a day, okay? Just try to advise it so you don't overuse it, so you don't get charged, and you can advise people in your property as well how to use that, because it does cost money every time you do it. Now, there's also one time in the last 3 months I've noticed that you call a number that starts with 09. That 09 number, for less than 1 minute, just for 38 seconds, you got charged in November, around the 19th of November, £2.13 for less than a minute. Right?
That was a very rare thing, and it will not happen again.
No problem. Just giving you advice because this is what I've noticed in the last 3 months, so you don't make that mistake again, in case you did not know about it. Since you know about it and you say it won't happen again, brilliant. Perfectly fine. While I'm making changes, I like to make sure that you understand what went wrong the last 3 months, so you know how to rectify it as well, okay?
Yeah.
I prefer my customers getting lower bills than getting high bills, yeah? And being happy customers where they don't need to call too often. So it's good you're speaking to me, because I'm sure you might not speak to anyone for a long time. The next thing is we need to remove your old UK call boost discount, because I'm going to add on a new discount for you. So I'm just advising you step by step what I'm doing and what's been changed so far, what's changing at the moment. The route has automatically been added from the system automatically itself. The system obviously has given you this discount would have been £13.05 discount should be to give you a £22.95 on the core package, right? Yeah, that should be £13.05 discount, not 14 pence 5 pence, £13.05. I've got that discount. The contract term, as I said, it's going to be for 18 months. Just remember that, okay?
Yep.
Okay, just clicking on that, that's sorted out on your core package discount. We've got your Super Safe boost that covers up to 10 devices. I've clicked on that. The next thing is we need to find your fiber speed boost discount. It's gonna be a £2. Alright, so give me a moment here. So the discount is a £2 discount on the fiber speed boost. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna find that discount here. Just need to find the discount here. Just give me a moment here. Alright. Just bear with me a moment. As I've given you that, I just want to see. I'm just trying to find the discount here. It's a £2 discount for 18 months. Okay, I've got that discount right now. That's brilliant. Alright, that's sorted out of the fiber speed boost discount. The next discount is I need to get your Super Safe boost half price also for 18 months. I've got that discount. There's just 2 more discounts for me to add on now. I need to get the £3.50 discount for 18 months on the UK call boost. And then we need to give you a £60 welcome credit to waive off your installation charge. Right, I've got all your discounts added on. I'm just going to go into the next page to make sure the price is exactly what I've offered you at $35.95. Once I can see that price, I'll get the terms and conditions out, and we'll just read that out for you. Then we'll be all sorted out. Right, brilliant. Price, everything else looks fine. I'm going to get the terms and conditions out now, so let's bear with me a moment. So, right, I should have the terms and conditions in 5 seconds. Okay, I've got that here. Just going to search for the fiber upgrade terms and conditions. Just give me a moment here. Should have this in 5 to 10 seconds. Once I have, all right, I've got that. All right, I'm going to start reading out the terms and conditions now to process this order. So I need to make you aware that TalkTalk is required to record your agreement. Are you happy to proceed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Brilliant. So you have chosen to upgrade to our faster fiber broadband package plan that comes with a description of giving you unlimited fiber broadband with speeds averaging up to 36 megabits per second download speed and upload speed up to 10 megabits per second. This broadband is unlimited 24/7. You'll then have a landline where you can receive calls 24/7 from your landline, and which you can make calls just to talk to the TalkTalk numbers for free, and that's up to 180 minutes cut the call and read our back. 0800 number is also free, and that's up to 60 minutes cut the call and read our back. Now, that is the full description of your core package and everything that's come in your core package. Also in your core package as well, you will still keep and have your free caller display, last caller barring, and your voicemail. Now that's everything that your core package comes with, and this plan will be on a new 18-month contract for a discounted price of £22.95 per month for the whole 18 months. After the 18 months, it will revert back to the standard price of £36 per month. When you're outside of your minimum term, your monthly charges may change. If they do, we will give you 30 days notice. Your fixed price plan will have no price increases on your monthly charges during the minimum contract period. This does not include boost or other charges such as films, calls, or calling features. During your first 14 days, we will be tweaking your speeds to give you the best service. This means you may see different speeds and occasional drops while we stabilize your fiber. There is no need to call us and report this. Now, this statement about the 14 days, I'm going to explain it to you later on towards the last bit of the terms and conditions. I'll explain you what that 14 days mean, okay?
Yep.
And how it works and when it starts from. The next part of the terms and conditions that I'm going to read out is not for you, so you can ignore the next statement, but I have to read it out as per management and as per the terms and conditions. So what it states is, if you ever get a TalkTalk television box and if you ever use it for the extra television channels, like subscription channels, if you ever use the facilities of Multiroom and get Multiroom set it up, or if you ever add on or remove extra subscription TV boost channels or use the Rakuten TV that gives you over 50 movies every week with 2 recycles, then automatically there will be a £4 subscription charge added on for your television, and then your TalkTalk TV will continue to be charged at £4 per month, and there's a minimum commitment period of 30 days. As you've declined the television, you should just ignore that statement because we're not adding that on for you. We're advising you if you get any of that, there will be a £4 subscription charge for those particular services, okay?
Yep.
Now, so ignore that statement. The next part of the terms and conditions talks about all your add-ons. The first add-on you have is called Alright, so the first part of your add-ons is you're choosing to remove the SuperSave booth that covers one device that will be removed up to the next 24 hours. You are replacing that with the new SuperSave booth that covers up to 10 devices. With the one that covers up to 10 devices, will protect you from scammers, hackers, spyware, viruses, and stuff when you're doing online shopping or browsing on the internet. Now, the one that all right. So with all of this that you currently have, with everything of this, as I said, it covers up to 10 devices, and this will be charged at the discounted price of £1.50 per month for the first 18 months. After that, it will revert to the standard price of £3 per month. These come with a minimum commitment period of 30 days. Your boost will be sent out to your email address up to the next 24 hours. Up to 24 hours, it will be sent out. From the time you download, like how I explained, you install it on each device, that's the time it will be activated from. And you've also chosen to you've also chosen to add on the fiber speed boost that allows you to get your broadband speeds averaging up to 7 times to 10 times faster than standard ADSL broadband. That's the average of up to 67 megabits per second download and upload, up to 20 megabits per second upload. Now, this fiber speed boost will be charged at a discounted price of £3 per month for the first 18 months. After that, it will revert to the standard price of £5 per month. These come with a minimum commitment period of 30 days. Your boost will be activated with your fiber at the same time. I will give you an estimated date in a few minutes to tell you when your fiber will be going live. Okay?
Yep.
Obviously, the fiber speed boost have to go live with the fiber. It can't go up to 24 hours like normally because you do not have fiber as yet. So it takes some time for fiber to be installed. The last boost that you've chosen to add on is called the Unlimited UK Call Boost. This will allow you to make unlimited calls to any UK landline or mobile numbers 24/7 from your landline. UK landline numbers that start with 01, 02, and 03 numbers, and any mobile number in the UK. Now, if you're calling TalkTalk numbers from your landline, will be up to 180 minutes cut the call and redial back. If you're calling friends or family that do not have TalkTalk on their landline, or you're calling mobiles from your landline, that will be 60 minutes cut the call and redial back. When 0800 numbers as well, 60 minutes cut the call and redial back. Now, that's the Unlimited UK Call Boost, and this will be charged at a discounted price of £8.50 per month for the first 18 months. After that, it will revert to the standard price of £12 per month. These come with a minimum commitment period of 30 days. Your boost is already activated on your account, so you can use that whenever you want. The total monthly charge for your fixed low price 10 plus boost, that's your faster fiber with your fiber speed boost, your super save boost that covers up to 10 devices, and your unlimited UK call boost, will be charged at the total price of £35.95 for the first 18 months. And after the 18 months, it will obviously revert to the standard price, where the core package will go up to £36, your fiber speed boost at £5, your security at £3, and your UK call boost at £12 will be at £56 thereafter. The next part of the terms and conditions states that your setup fee for fiber is at a once-off cost of £60. That will appear on your first or second bill. However, we have provided you with a £60 welcome credit that will also appear on your first or second bill that will waive off each another. Please note there will be no additional charges for engineers, route to delivery, etc. We estimate your download speed will be between the speeds of 63.3 megabits per second and 40.9 megabits per second download speed. Your actual download speed may vary depending on the quality and length of your line, Wi-Fi connection, and also how many people in your house that are online at the same time. Your actual download speed may also be lower than the range that we have given you. Your minimum guaranteed download speed is going to be 32.6 megabits per second download speed. If your actual speed falls below this, please contact us and we will attempt to improve the speed. If we cannot do this within 30 days, you can leave your contract without penalty. You will receive a welcome pack from us that will include information about estimated speeds and what to do if you experience problems. Further information about our service and the Ofcom residential speed code is also available from our website. You can cancel any time up to 20 days from today. If you use any of the TalkTalk services within this time, then you will have to pay the relevant charges for those services. Your contract will start before the end of the cooling off period, and if you do cancel, you'll be liable for any charges between today and the day that you cancel. Do you agree? Can you give me a positive yes or a no, so I can go ahead or not to process your order?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Just one thing. I noticed we're up to almost an hour. If we go over the hour, am I going to be charged for it?
No, as I've advised you, TalkTalk is up to 180 minutes. Cut the call and read our back. If you call it from your landline.
Yeah, that's okay then.
Not a problem. Is that the only question you wanted to find out?
The other thing is, when connecting with the fibre, do people come into the house? Or is it just outside?
No one's going to come out to your property, and within the next 2 statements, I'm going to explain you the full setup very clearly so you understand how the setup is going to work, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So just to read you all that last statement to make sure you get a positive agreement, because you've asked a question after you've given us the yes. So just to confirm once again, you can cancel any time up to 20 days from today. If you use any of the TalkTalk services within this time, then you will have to pay the relevant charges for those services. Your contract will start before the end of the cooling off period, and if you do cancel, you'll be liable for any charges between today and the day that you cancel. Do you agree, yes or no?
Yes.
Brilliant. The router will be sent by UK mail and should arrive within 3 to 5 working days. An engineer will go out to the local exchange, that's a fibre exchange. Now, remember, this statement gives you your answer that you've just asked me. The engineer is not going to come out to your property. He's going to go out to the local exchange at the fibre exchange. And it's going to go out on the estimated date of the 12th of the 3rd month, 2020. So you can write down that date, 12th. That's 10 days from, that's about 12 days from now,
Yeah.
All right? Right, now I'm going to explain you. The next question is asking, do you have any questions? Now, before you answer if you have any questions or not, let me explain you the setup quickly. So the first thing what's going to happen is you're going to receive a router within 3 to 5 working days, do not count weekends, okay?
Yeah.
When you receive the router, you can change the router at the same time. It's about removing your current router and replacing it with the new router exactly how the current one is installed.
Yes.
All right, you would get new wiring, but it's the exact same wiring what you have connected at the moment. Use the new wiring, it will be better, okay?
Yeah.
Then that's your first thing that you need to do. You can do that yourself. It's very simple. You have any problems, call our technical support. They'll help you on step by step how to do it over the phone, but I'm sure you won't need to call them. You'll be able to do it yourself. The instructions is very clear.
Yeah.
That's your first step. Changing the router yourself as soon as you get it. You don't need to wait for the fiber to go live, because the router is fiber enabled and standard broadband enabled, the one that we're sending out to you, okay?
Yep.
The second step is you wait for the engineer to go out to the local exchange to install the services. That will be on the 12th.
Yes.
Okay? When he goes out on the 12th, you will lose signals for about 2 or 3 hours when the engineer is doing his work. Whatever time it goes up on the 12th, the cutoff time for it to come back on and be working 100% is at 12 midnight. Nothing later than that. But normally it only takes within 2 to 3 hours and it's back up and running. Okay?
Yeah.
So remember on that day not to call us up if you do not have services within that time. Anytime after 12 on the 12th, you can call us up if it's not working or there's any problems. The next thing is, last thing that you need to remember, from the 12th of March, you need to remember that that's the day the fiber goes live. It takes up to 14 days for the fiber to stabilize. Now remember the statement I told you, I'll explain you later on, that I told you earlier, that it takes up to 14 days to stabilize. So TalkTalk, in that time, they will be tweaking the lines. When they're tweaking the lines, you're going to see a few drops. When you see that drops, when it comes back on, it will be faster. So each day that passes from the 12th, it will only get faster. But if you see those few drops, don't get worried. It's TalkTalk tweaking the lines to try and faster the line faster. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's basically the whole setup and what you should be aware about and what you understand about. But if you count from the 12th, 14 days takes you to the 26th of March. After that, you should not have any issues or any problems. You should have the full potential speed of what I've offered you on the terms and conditions and everything, and what I've read you out on the speeds and everything. Okay, so there should be no problems after that. The next question is, do you have any questions so far, yes or no?
Just one, actually. When my television is set up, etc., it asks for the Wi-Fi password number. Do I have to reset the televisions?
Obviously, when you get your new router is going to have a new Wi-Fi password. Yeah. And on that new router, on the back of it, it's not like your current router where you need to turn your router around and look behind it and stuff. This new router will have a card that slips in and out. You just pull the card out, you'll have your username and your password on it. So yes, you would need to reconnect your Wi-Fi devices once again, but it's just for one time. Once it's connected, it's all sorted out. If you have any issues, call the technical support. They'll guide you step by step how to reconnect it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, if you don't have any other questions, then here's what will happen next. You can track your order online and view your account by searching for TalkTalk My Account. We'll confirm everything in an email and a letter in the next few days. Please read through them as they'll have all the information you need. The next statement just has your full name and title and says, please provide me with your email address and mobile numbers. I will be updating this information on your account. The next statement on the system also has your full name and title and it says, how would you be like us to contact you in future? Now, this information, the last two information, wants us to update your details on the account. It'll take us less than a minute because it wants to make sure that all your information on the system is correct. So when we place in this order and we send you information about the order, it has been sent out to the correct information as per what we have on the system. Now, I remember earlier when we were doing data protection, you did confirm to me your mobile number and you confirmed to me your email address. Now, you don't need to confirm your mobile number again to me. You just need to tell me if your mobile number that you've given me earlier is valid. Is it in use? Is it that what you use at the moment? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Brilliant. Then the next thing is, I know you told me your email address, but I would like you to spell it out to me so I can see the spelling is correct, because sometimes spellings are not correct on the system. So I want to make sure for myself.
JOHNR.DAGGER@TalkTalk.net.
Brilliant. Just mind me, sometimes I go silent for a few seconds. You might hear me coughing in the background. It's just I have a small cough and stuff as well, okay? So just mind me at certain times. So just to confirm this back to you to make sure it's correct what you've said. You said J for Jack, O for Oscar, H for Hotel, N for November, R for Romeo, dot. Then you said dagger, D for Delta, A for Alpha, G for Golf again, E for Echo, R for Romeo. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then it's at TalkTalk.net.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Last thing is, how would you prefer TalkTalk to contact you in future? By email, letter, SMS, or telephone?
Email.
Brilliant. Now, I've explained you something earlier when we were doing data protection and we could not confirm the telephone inquiry password, or we could not go into it with the information that you shared with me. I told you I'm going to advise you how you can find this in future so you don't have a problem like this in future as well, right? So a quick one on this. When you actually go on to TalkTalk My Account next time online, right? Yeah. When you go on to that, there is something that is called My Details. It's on the top of the screen. You just click on My Details. There's something else that says Personal Details. You then click on Personal Details. After you click on Personal Details, it'll then bring up everything up, and with the stuff that it bring up, if you scroll down, you will find something saying telephone password. Next to telephone password, there'll be like all stars of what the password is, but it's not showing you what's the password on my account. It just has like all asterisks on it, right?
Yeah.
What it basically having all these asterisks, next to that it has an option that when you click on it, it gives you an option to it'll send you out an email. When it sends you out an email, it'll send you out an email with your password. So when you open up your email, you'll know exactly what's your telephone password. So that telephone password is only when you call TalkTalk, you will use that password.
Yeah.
All right? So remember, and they'll always ask you for 2 characters. So just confirm the 2 characters that they ask you of, and they'll get in your account without asking you all other questions. Right?
Yeah.
Now that's basically helping you with that as well. Going back to the terms and conditions, we just got about 2 or 3 statements and we're done on this. So the next statement here states, we'd like to keep you updated with news about TalkTalk's products, tips to help you get the most from our services and exciting offers too. If you would like to hear about these things, then tell us how you would like us to get in touch. There is 5 options. I'm going to ask you each option. Just tell me yes or no. Would you like emails, yes or no?
Do I have to have these? Because I'm just going to be tied in for the next 18 months, so I don't really need any more details because I'm not going to change for 18 months, am I?
Yeah, you're not going to change for 18 months, but maybe remember, Total gives you within the last 90 days where you can renew your contract without any extra charges. So remember, in the same time, this is special offers and special deals and things that TalkTalk gives. Now, I would not prefer. So there's 5 options. I'm going to ask you each option. You need to say yes or no. I would rather select maybe emails and posts because it's sometimes mainly posts, not email so much, because sometimes you can read when you want it or you can ignore it if you don't want to read it. But that's what my personal advice on my side, why I would say I would not want to miss out a special offer if there's a special offer. When it comes to telephone and stuff, I would not want people calling me on that regarding that because I might not know if it's TalkTalk or not. So in that case, I would choose post, maybe email, but I'm not sure about the others. Sometimes text.
Okay, post an email.
This is my opinion for you, but I'm going to ask you this. You just need to say yes or no so I can complete my side of it, okay, to put your order through. So emails, yes or no?
Yes.
Post, letter, yes or no?
Yes.
Telephone calls in your landline, yes or no?
No.
Text messages to your mobile, yes or no?
No.
And the last one is push notification. It's pop-up messages that come up on your mobile all the time, yes or no?
No.
All right, brilliant. Just email and post. So you can change your preferences anytime in the Mycom Preference Center by calling or chatting with us. Either way, we will let you know about important things like your bills and updates to your service, and we'll never share your details with other companies for their marketing purposes. Then the last statement states that it has your full name and title, and it says we will be using your email address and mobile number that you've mentioned on this call today to us just so we can keep you up to date on the progress on your order and delivery of any equipment that's required, such as routers and TV boxes. So can you confirm, is that email address and mobile number you've given us is valid? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Brilliant. Then that's me reading out all the terms and conditions. There is another statement that says that we require you to send your welcome pack by post, but you can help reduce wasted paper by having it sent by email. How would you like us to send your welcome pack, by email or letter?
Email.
Email, brilliant. I'm just going to confirm and put your order through at the moment. While I'm putting your order through, just want to find out at the moment your current mobile that you have. Who do you have that mobile with?
I'm not changing. It doesn't matter on that. I just have a pay-as-you-go. I very rarely use it, so there's no changes at all.
And how much does it currently cost you per month as you have a pay-as-you-go?
Probably £1 a month.
Pound a month. Okay, that's very less, I would say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just to give you a small advice, if it was costing you quite much, right? Just to give you a small heads up so you understand this as well. TalkTalk do not sell SIM cards or mobiles. TalkTalk has a partnership with O2, which is one of the best, one of a very high-rated provider that sells mobile deals and have very good deals and offers. Now, because you have landline and broadband with TalkTalk, you can get discounted prices with O2. Now, with the discounted prices, you can get SIM deals for like £6, £9, stuff like that.
I don't want any of that, thank you. All I rang up about was the fibre broadband. I'm not interested in anything on the mobile.
Not a problem at all. I was just trying to basically...
I realise you have to do it, but if I just tell you I don't want it... Yeah.
Not a problem. That's perfectly fine. I was just basically advising you on that as I was basically looking at the price and the offers and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you need to bear with me a moment. I'm just going to put your order through. If you're not interested in that, fine. I was just wanted to find that if you was interested, I would have transferred you over to O2 to try and see what offers and deals, because they have special deals on mobile deals, SIM cards and stuff. So you don't want to hear about anything even for yourself or your partner or whoever lives with you.
No.
All right.
No, not at all.
Not a problem. If you're not interested in any of that such, then that's perfectly fine. Not to worry about that. I'm just going to try and get the faster fiber with the fiber speed boost on here. I just want to accept this order here. Just give me a moment. I want to get your £25.95 for your faster fiber with your fiber speed boost. Just want to see if it's available on my end here. Can't see that store. Just give me a moment. Prepaid fiber 12 months. Let's not worry about that, because we did not choose that offer here. I'm just clicking on your offers and making your changes now since I've read out all the terms and conditions, right? So just bear with me a few seconds. Once I complete this, I'll be all done. I just want to, the system also says that you've been, you could potentially be receiving unwanted calls. Have you been receiving unwanted calls or not?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, we have.
Okay. So we have a system that's called Call Safe.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. But, if I need it, I'll activate that.
All right, but just to advise you, the Call Safe system, what it does, it basically allows you, like, for example, it gives you an option where you can go on my account or you can call our customer service and bill in. And you have an option, once you add it on, you have a approved list and you have a blocked list. So if you add on numbers on your approved list, the numbers that calls you that's on the approved list will come through as it's coming through right now, as normal, with no system blocking it. The numbers that you add on the blocked list, it does not allow it to come through. So that's how it works. And then you have numbers that's not on the approved list and numbers that you did not add on your approved or blocked list. And numbers like that, or numbers that's unknown, when they come through, they will actually go to an automated system that will give them 5 to 10 seconds to say who's calling. Now, when it does that, once they say who's calling, they press the hash button, it will ring on your end, and then you'll listen in the 5 to 10 seconds to hear who's calling. You then get an option to accept or reject the call. That's how the Call Save works. So you have the option. If you want, it will take me just less than a minute to add this on for you now. If you want to try it, you can always remove it. It's up to 24 hours to add on, up to 24 hours to remove. Would you like me to add it on now?
No.
Okay. If you do not want to add that on now, that's brilliant. But because of your scam calls that you mentioned you got, I just need to quickly advise you just the 4 nevers that TalkTalk will never do when calling you, so you understand this and you know how to beat a scammer when they do try and call you. So it's just 4 simple things that I need to advise you, and then you will understand this, and we should be all done after that. So I've already completed your order is almost done. It's just going through. I've read out all the terms and conditions and everything. I'm just waiting for the order to be completed, and I'll give you that advice. Now, it states here that TalkTalk will never use your account number to prove a call is genuine. TalkTalk will never ask you to provide your full password. We'll only ever ask you for 2 digits in order to protect your security. TalkTalk will never ask you for bank details to process a refund. If you are a TalkTalk customer, your bank details are already registered on our system. TalkTalk will never ask you to send us money through services such as MoneyGram or Western Union. Scammers do this to prevent transactions from being traced back to them. So that's the 4 nevers that TalkTalk will never do. I've offered you the call safe system. You're not interested. I'm just going to reject this on the system so we can complete your order going forward right now. So let me just reject that on the system, and then we can complete putting your order through right now on my end. Just that my particular system was not giving me the offer of the $25.95, so I've rejected the other offers, and I've given you this particular offer. Just rejecting all the other offers just to make sure that this, to see if it's getting this £25.95 on the system. This showing me all this international stuff that we already spoken about, so I'm rejecting the stuff that you did not want. Just to advise you that you haven't been logged into my account for quite some time, so the system is advising you that you can log into my account, you can access my account 24/7, no need to call us and wait for an agent. You can check your usage, track orders, and view itemized bills and make payments. You can add or remove boosts on this. So remember, you can do this yourself. You just need to log into my account, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just accepting that because you should be able to use that, and I'm going forward to see if there's anything else so we can complete this. It should be almost to the end now. Regarding the security, I've obviously given you one to cover up to 10 devices. They're talking about the one that covers up to 1 device. I'm going to reject that because I've already advised you how to use the one for 10 devices. That should be everything that I needed to do. That's brilliant. I've completed everything on my end here. Just need to leave a quick set of notes on the system, and we'll be all done on the call. So if you could allow me to just put you on the last hold for 2 to 3 minutes, I need to complete the notes of everything what's been done. When I come back, you can kindly drop the call after that. So your order is already processed. Everything is done. I just need to leave documentation notes so there's no mix-up and no problems in the long run, okay?
Yes.
All right, just hold on for me for 2 to 3 minutes. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, just hold on. I'm going to just put in the background. Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, yes. Thank you for holding on for me, Mr. Dagger. I've just completed putting your notes in the system. Just to quickly recap, you've called in to get a fiber package. I've then asked you questions around your landline, broadband, security, and television. After asking you all those questions, we upgraded you to the faster fiber with the fiber speed boost. Super Save boost that covers up to 10 devices and the unlimited UK call boost for the total price of £35.95 for the next 18 months on a new 18 months contract. We read all the terms and conditions, updated your details. Your marketing preferences in the system has been updated as well, and we have advised you with the TalkSafe system. Unfortunately, my TalkSafe system is not working. We cannot enroll at the moment. We're having a small system problem, so I won't be able to record your voice at the moment, but if you want to record your voice, I can call transfer you over to the technical support due to the high call volume that we are having at the moment. We can transfer you over there. You can record your voice, or you can do this next time you call us up. It's up to you. On that, is there anything else that I can help you with or assist you with before I leave?
That's it, thank you.
Okay, there's nothing else. Would you like to record your voice? Should I call transfer you to the customer service, or you'll do it the next time you call?
Yeah, next to my call.
All right, brilliant. If there's nothing else, then thank you for calling Talk to Inbound Upsell, and may you have a lovely and a blessed weekend. You can drop the call whenever you're ready right now. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.